It's Faith Over Everything. It's a podcast where we talk about everything.
Everything?
Everything. No topic is safe.
But we gon' give it to you through the lens of faith.
All right.
So sit back, relax, and let us do what we do. It's your host, Jazz and Ange. It's the FOE crew.
Okay.
I said sit back, relax, and let us do what we do. We your host, Jazz and Ange. We the FOE crew.
Hey, FOE.
FOE.
Faith over everything.
Faith over everything.
FOE.
FOE.
Faith over everything.
We back. We back like we never left. I know y'all probably like, it is August 16th. They said they was going to be here on Jasmine's birthday, which was on the 9th. Happy belated birthday, girl.
Thank you, girl. Thank you. What a time I had.
But see, what had happened was, y'all, we're going to talk about it in an episode. We ain't even going to get into it in this intro, okay? We're just going to talk about it. Life been lifing, okay? But
Jesus.
Anywho, welcome to Faith Over Everything podcast. I am one half of your host. My name is Angela Suggs.
And I am Jasmine Suggs.
And we the No, I was playing. I was gonna start, but I don't have I don't have it together. If this is your first time here, welcome to Faith Over Everything podcast, where our goal is to be fun, uplifting, and ultimately help ourselves and others to understand that as long as you have faith, you can conquer everything. Okay?
Mm-hmm.
Because Jesus is real. I know he is real to me. I messed those words up, but y'all know it's the same thing. But we are not going to be before you long. I know we say that all the time, and we really going to do that this time because it's late and I got things to do. And Jasmine tired. I can tell because she was already asleep before we started this. Not sleep, but y'all know once you get in the bed, you like, I'm going to do something, and then you lay down, and then you be like, oh, I got to get back up. We already late, so here we are. Was that my nephew?
Yes.
Hey, baby.
Hey, Mom. Go to bed.
Anywho, we are going to jump into our icebreaker, and it is Jasmine's turn.
Yes, I'm throwing it back. I'm throwing it back. Got the little original. Got the original shirt on. So I thought that I would, throw it back to a factor and all. I feel like we did a factor and all. Did I do factor and all last time? I feel like I did.
I feel like you threw it back last time, but that's all right.
Okay.
It's okay.
Well,
throwback. Ain't nothing wrong with a little throwback. Hey.
So since this is going to be the topic we're talking about, factor and all, the first cruise ship that Carnival ever did was back in 1972, and it was called the Mardi Gras.
Well, seeing that I have no Carnival knowledge, I don't know any of their cruise ship history. I know the Mardi Gras is a ship. However, I don't know if it was their first ship, but it might have been. I feel like the answer is like that's probably the first ship, but it's not the right year, knowing how you be acting. But I'm just going to say fact because I have no idea, but I had to talk myself through it so that you guys understood my answer. I'm going to say it's a fact.
Ding, 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 ding. That is correct.
Whoop, whoop. Go me.
Oh, you did good. But yeah, it is. I was like, I wonder when did they first start because I ain't going to hold you. The one we was on, it was dated.
Girl. We gonna get
I was gonna say that. That's what I was gonna say. Like the cruise that we went on was the first ship that
said, "Oh, well, okay, we're gonna get to that. We're gonna get to that because we're gonna talk about that during the episode, you guys. Okay. But yeah, so I was right. I got it.
Good job.
Yeah, let me know. Oh, I can't find the claps. Let me know if y'all got it right. This don't have claps. Where's the claps? It's not readily available, so whatever. Yes, but I got it right. That's all that matters. Did you guys get it right? Did you guys get it right? That's it for the look. I'm like, I guess that's it for the icebreaker. Yeah, I'm discombobulated. I'm getting a little congested. My allergies or something trying to act up. Sinuses, something. My kid was sick, and now I'm not trying to get sick because I rebuke that in the name of Jesus. Okay, I'm trying to be clear. All right. But my nose is a little stuffed up. So you get what you get. We are still promoting our Speak Pipe, where you guys can call in, give us a life be lifing situation, a Jesus take the wheel situation, all of the above. Do you have one for this month?
Oh.
Or is it going to tie into the episode? The whole life be life is our whole episode. The episode should just be called Life Be Lifing. Okay. But if you are not watching the episode, you're listening, it is you can leave your speak pipe at www.speakpipe.com/faith over everything podcast. You don't even gotta remember it. It's in the description, y'all. Y'all can just click it. It take you right to the website. We got it hooked up for y'all. Okay. We be trying. Y'all know we a little content. Even though we've been doing this for a long time, we don't know what we be doing, y'all. We just be doing stuff. So we just be trying, okay? We just be trying. We're going to introduce a new segment. You want to do that here or should we do it last?
We can do it last.
Okay. Well, let's jump into the episode, you guys. I know the fact or not, Jasmine mentioned a cruise. So we went on a cruise. Okay. We had a good time. I got to see my sister and my nieces. They are growing up. I just cannot believe these kids. I'm about to say they about to be grown. They are grown. Okay. These people are grown. I got to see my brother-in-law. We had a time, y'all. So we went on a cruise with Carnival. It was a 4-day. 5.
It felt like 5 days, but I feel like it was 5.
It was 5 days, 4 nights. But I feel like that don't really count because it's really a 4. I feel like it's really a 4-day.
4 day, 4 nights.
Well, it was 4. It was still 4 nights, but because we get there because Friday we don't do nothing on Friday. It's just you just dock Friday, so it was like Monday to Friday, but the cruise is over at 8 a.m. Friday, so we ain't get to do nothing.
They shut everything down, y'all. I'm pretty sure if y'all been on a cruise, y'all know the feeling.
Yeah, they just like get up out of here. Cruise is over.
Like, no lines, no nothing. Okay, it's done.
Cruise is over. You guys get off. But no, we went on a cruise. It was a Monday through a Friday, but we ended up. It was from Orlando. I don't know. I don't know if I will cruise out of Orlando again. Again, I would definitely have to be more prepared. What are your thoughts on that?
The only thing that I would do is not fly into MCO, maybe Melbourne, because I feel like Melbourne was more closer to the Airbnb and the port. So maybe possibly we'll do it that way.
I mean, I didn't mind it. I did like Orlando, but
no. Orlando was great, especially that hotel that's at the end. But
yeah, we're gonna go in order. Let's
I'm trying to go in order.
We at the top, but the Airbnb was nice.
Airbnb was the bomb.com.
Yes,
everything was close. There was a lot of things. Got me some nice little things at Ross. Before the trip. It was marvelous. It was marvelous. That little boy was playing in that chair at Ross.
Chair? Oh. I was like, what? Y'all, he was not even a little boy. That was like
he was a thick one.
A teenager riding around in a chair in Ross.
That chair.
But anywho, y'all, we got there on that Saturday. Well, really, it didn't count. Saturday didn't count for y'all. Saturday counted for us because we got there Saturday morning, afternoon-ish. Checked into the Airbnb, went to lunch / dinner, whatever. Me and my little family, we had a good time. And then Jasmine and her family showed up later. The first night, we didn't play no games the first night. Everybody went to bed. Sunday night, we went out for my niece's birthday. She turned 20. OMG. I'm telling y'all, these kids is just not kids anymore. They're just growing up. I don't like it. I don't like it. It's so funny because I swear when y'all moved to Texas, I remember it I remember her making me feel away vividly. But Yana, that attitude, she had an attitude, nude. like when y'all had first went to Texas and we had came to visit, and that girl was getting on my nerves, and I was like, oh, I do not like this little girl. Oh, she get on my nerves. This is why Jalen is my daughter. But now I love me some Yana. She's so sweet. That's my baby. Like, and I just can't believe she grown. Like, I just, Lord, now they both my babies. Okay, Jalen, Yana, I love her. Y'all. But yeah, these kids is grown up. We went out for Yana's birthday, and then that night we played Mafia. Oh, and then Jalen's 2 friends came as well, so it was 10 of us all together. It was supposed to be 11 of us, y'all, but my friend flew in with Frontier. Yes, I'm putting Frontier on blast. Okay. Now, I will go on record to say, she said it herself, that she would never fly in the morning of ever again. I had already told her, the Carnival lady had already told her to fly in the day before, whatever. But for whatever reason, I don't know why. Maybe she figured because she was leaving Phoenix at like 11 o'clock at night and getting to Florida super early, that like leaving at 11 o'clock the night before technically counted as whatever, taking a red eye. It didn't count because that baby went to the airport. Yes, that baby went to the airport. We was getting up at 7 o'clock to go get her from the airport and return our rental cars and stuff like that. And that baby texted me in the middle of the night and said that they canceled her flight and she was not going to be able to make it to Florida until Tuesday, but the cruise left on Monday. So it was unfortunate because that baby it just was unfortunate, y'all. So FYI, if you are ever going on a cruise and you didn't know now you know. Or if you didn't know, now you know. Fly in at least one day before. Whatever. At the latest, one day before. Do not fly in the day of. Unless you got protections. Like, unless you got what is it? Vacation protection. But who wants to not go on vacation?
Insurance. Yeah, right. Exactly. Like when they be asking me, like, do you want insurance? Or no, you don't need to protect nothing. The Lord is gonna protect me. We're gonna get there safe and sound.
I'm going to be there. Like, there's nothing that's going to keep me away. Okay. Unless the Lord calls me home.
Okay, that's the only way. Because what ain't finna stop me.
I pray he does it because I did pay this money for this vacation.
What?
He said, I already told you to prepare the others.
Prepare the others. Okay.
I'm not going to be here.
Ain't got nothing to do with me. My away message is on. Hello? Okay.
All right. So back to the cruise, you guys. Back to the trip. Shout out to Michaela, our friend, because Michaela has always said from the beginning, she's like, why is y'all going on the cruise with Carnival? Okay, let me preface this by saying I have been on, prior to this, I have been on 2 cruises. 2 cruises. 1 Royal Caribbean and 1 Carnival. Now, both of these were pre-COVID. So, and maybe the Carnival ship we went on back in 2020, maybe it was a newer ship at that time. I have no idea. I don't know. Okay. All I know is Michaela has just been like, Carnival is what? Holiday Inn? Or like, basically, Carnival is the Holiday Inn and Royal Caribbean is whatever the top not a top hotel, but it's a nice hotel. And Carnival is a motel, basically. That's a motel. Royal Caribbean is a hotel. And I'm like, girl, it don't matter. They are comparable. I lied. They're not comparable. Okay. Again, no shade to my Carnival cruise. I still had a good time. I ate real good. I had a good time. However, so I was like, okay, I'm gonna get me a nice room. I'm gonna share my grievances and then Jasmine can share hers. I paid for a nice little ocean view, not an ocean view, scenic ocean view room. So like the whole window was just, now I ain't gonna hold you. It was a nice view. Okay. That was nice. However, our room was freezing. Okay. So number one, our room was real cold. So we like, okay, it's cold in here. All right. I think we took a nap initially. We went in the room. Of course, the kids, and they're trying to sleep because our children came with us. Okay. We do. Our minor, our minor children came with us. So Xavier's like, I want to watch TV. So he turned on the TV, and then he acting like he can't turn the channel. So me and his father both like, boy, you act like you can't do nothing. Blah, blah. So I take the remote, and I'm trying to change it, and then Marcus like, you just as bad as him, huh? Sir, something is wrong with this remote. Okay, I'm sorry, Xavier. you was trying to do it. It wasn't working right. So I turned it to some channel. We lay down. The TV is like going off and on. Again, we think Xavier doing it. No biggie. Whatever. We get up. We go meet up with everybody else. I think we mentioned our room being cold. Of course, Jasmine and Aaron are like, tell your stateroom attendant. Like, huh? Like, then it dawns on us. When we went last time, our stateroom attendant was, hello, Mr. Suggs, Miss Angela, Mr. Marcus, blah, blah. Here's my card. If you need anything, call me. Well, every time, like, I was like, this man, he was always around, y'all.
Like, is you stalking us? How do you know we coming?
Yes, you be in and out your room all day, and we not the only room that you take care of. So when we was coming in, he was always there. I loved that man.
And know you by name.
Yes, that man did his job. So of course, Jasmine and Aaron are like, tell your stateroom attendant. We like, we ain't see him. Oh, well, you should at least have a card in y'all room. So we like, okay, because again, thought process, you got other rooms. So we just ain't seen you because you was in one of the other rooms. We go back to our room. There's no card in our room. So we like, okay, this is interesting. Whatever. And then long story short, the whole trip, we never seen this person. I don't know if it was a man. I don't know if it was a woman. I don't know who was in charge of our room. At one point, I called to find out if we could get an iron because I couldn't remember where the irons were. And the man answered the phone. And I don't remember exactly what he said because he had an accent. But I asked you a question and he told me a whole bunch of stuff before he answered my question. It started with, you need to ask your stateroom attendant. Now, mind y'all, I didn't say nothing. All I said was, hi, yes. Can I get an iron? Whatever. He said, you need to call your stateroom attendant. In the same breath said, oh, you know what? Your stateroom attendant is on break. I normally don't do this because I'm the supervisor. And but if you want an iron, you need to go to the self-service room. And the self-service room is somewhere on your floor. It's by room such and such. But again, he had said so much. I was like, wait, I'm sorry. What? Where's the iron? Because that's what I need. I just need the iron.
I don't care about your title. I don't care about my state person. Why he on break? Where he on? He must have been on break the whole time because I still ain't seen that nigga. But come on, like what?
I ain't seen him at all. Never saw him, and that was on Tuesday. So I'm like, okay, maybe I was gonna see him eventually because he just been on break this whole time. He been on break Monday and Tuesday, and I just maybe I'll see him on Wednesday, Thursday. Never seen him. So that was just like, okay, sir. So then the room again, y'all, the room's still cold. So Tuesday, earlier that day, so that was at night. Earlier that day, I had called maintenance. So I had called guest services, ended up having to go down to guest services. Hey, our room is cold. Our room thermometer was in Celsius. Now, I don't know if y'all learned Fahrenheit and Celsius and the difference between the two, but we couldn't remember. We don't know what is Celsius. What's the difference between Celsius and Fahrenheit? And it only went up to 30. You can go down, and the highest it went was 30, but we was putting it on 30, and the highest our room would be 21, and our room was cold. So then we called maintenance. The maintenance man came. Eventually they fixed it. Still wasn't like to the best, whatever, but it was better than what it was. I think that was my only gripe. I think that was just it. Oh, no. Most important thing, and Mark is probably gonna say I'm a brat for this, but I don't care. While he was mad about that, it was cold, but it wasn't like unbearable cold. I was just like, okay, man, it's cold. Put some clothes on, cover up. You'll be all right. Whatever. What I could not deal with is the fact that I paid for this scenic ocean view room. Okay. And when I go lay my head down at night, I can't charge my phone next to my bed. Because I said, well, let me charge my phone up. Wait, there's no USB port over here. Marcus, is there a USB port on your side? He said no. I said, oh, okay, what's going on? The only okay, I got a plug. That's fine. Let's find a plug on the floor. The plugs are being occupied by the dressers that have the lamps that have no USB ports. So we can't unplug it without darkening our room, without, not having no light in the room. I'm like, okay. The only chargers and ports, we only had 2 wall chargers. We didn't even have ports. The 2 wall chargers are on the vanity across the room. So I can't even sleep with my phone next to me, which is what I normally do. And now I can't do that. And I don't care if that's bougie, if that's because that made me mad. When I tell you, Marcus was like, "Is really not that? Oh, it is that serious.
It really wasn't that serious.
It was. I lay in my bed. I read my Bible on my app.
On vacation. First of all, you can't do nothing with this phone unless you was texting us.
Yes, that's what I'm saying. Even when you text me, you across the room because my phone's on the charger. You wake up in the morning, how I'm laying in the bed. I can't do that. I have to get up to tell you I'm laying in the bed. Hear my phone go off. Who's texting me? I don't know. It's across the room. Because that's the only means of communication you have, you guys. This $5 text plan that you buy on the Carnival app on their Wi-Fi.
That sometimes work.
Girl, disconnected. Carnival, listen. Listen. I feel like y'all cut some corners since COVID. And I feel like the text thing used to be free. Y'all probably know. Because I don't remember. I didn't have no reason to pay $5 when we was on there last time because it was just me and Marcus and we was together.
You wasn't with a group.
We was together. We didn't need to buy it. So I'm like, I didn't pay for this last time. Y'all just trying to get money any way y'all can. Mm-hmm. I ain't mad at it. It's just, listen, because we bought it. $5. I mean, it's $5.
We had a credit, so it was already.
Yeah,
already there.
But you don't understand how irritated I was because again, I paid for this upgraded room, then went into the girls' room, a basic state room on level 2, and they have charger ports on their lamp stand. I said, "Oh, y'all got charger?" They said, "Yeah, you ain't got one on your lamp." No, I don't. I paid $1 million for this, and I can't even charge my phone. I didn't pay $1 million. I don't have $1 million. You guys
really paid 100.
I didn't pay. We didn't. I didn't pay a lot of money, but I mean, it's a family vacation, so we paid what we paid, okay? And I paid for this upgraded room, and I can't even charge my phone next to my bed. Y'all brought these old. Look, why would there not even be charger ports on the lamp stand, desk stand, whatever you want to call it? I mean, that's my gripe. I'm done with my rant, okay? That just really grinded my gears.
Clearly.
But we had a good time. You go ahead. I don't even think you have as many gripes as we do.
I was like,
you had a stateroom attendant.
We had the stateroom attendant. Our room was a little chilly, but it wasn't that it wasn't in Celsius.
Because we asked everybody, is y'all degrees in Celsius? They're like, ours is in Fahrenheit. It's just the girls was like, I don't know, I can't even see. Y'all, they didn't even see theirs. They didn't care to see theirs. Why? Because they didn't have to change their temperature. It feels fine to me. I don't even know where our temperature. I don't even know where our thermometer is.
Everything that she did not have, we had. And vice versa. We did not have that scenic room. Me and Aaron, we are very much so. Every time we go on a cruise, we intentionally get an interior room because one thing about me and a cruise, that sleep be so doggone good to me. And then when it be so dark and I ain't got nothing to worry about, like y'all just don't understand. Like I feel like that was the best sleep that I ever. Like it was just so like I could taste it. It was like, oh my gosh. Like there is like you can't see unless y'all did text. But even on then, like sometimes I would just put my phone on do not disturb. It was marvelous. And it was, oh my gosh, like it was, the food was amazing. I was eating food.
This is supposed to be your gripes.
Oh, my gripes. I'm sorry. My gripes. Okay.
I don't want to make it seem like I enjoy my food and stuff too, y'all.
Right. Okay. We got to start with the bad. We're going to end with the good.
Yes.
Okay. My bad.
They really got that much. Just the eyelashes probably.
Oh, I forgot about that, y'all. So we get in the room, right? So I'm glad you brought that up. So we get in the room, we looking around. I got the Lysol, I'm spraying down everything and everything like that. So we talking, and I turn and I said, "Is that an eyelash?" Aaron was like, "No, it's not. That's a fake eyelash." "No, it's not." Yes, it is. So he goes zoomed it in. I'm gonna see if he could get us that picture.
He got the video.
He got the video of it and a picture. Listen, y'all, it was an eyelash. I said somebody had a top. Did they?
Oh yeah, see if you can send it to me. I'm gonna try to edit it into the video.
Like, let me. Somebody had a grand old time on this one. You hear me? So that was interesting with that. What else? I really didn't have no issues with.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I think y'all didn't necessarily have I don't think y'all had no complaints that.
I ain't really had no complaints. I knew all my cousins was gonna be on there.
Now I ain't mad at that. Okay,
that was fun because even our other cousins. We'll get into that.
It was a good time. Okay, we had, because y'all know the cruise. Like, okay. Other than those little negative things I said at the beginning, okay, we had a good time. Okay, because they gonna put on the show. Now I ain't trying to say don't go on a Carnival cruise. I'm just saying go with expectations that stuff may go wrong. Yeah. Lower your expectations. Now. You was talking about the positive. Go to your food and stuff. You was talking about the food and everything.
So the food, y'all, like y'all just don't understand. So y'all know I love food, if you did not know. And the fact that like as soon as you get on the cruise, like everybody, I guess they just didn't want to discover everything else like me and Aaron did. But we wanted to discover. So everybody was in a burger line. We started looking at the tacos. We started looking at the buffet line, like just everything. So it was just like every time that we woke up, like from the time we woke up till like 2-3 o'clock in the morning, food available. Well, food was before 4 a.m., but food of it. And I ain't talking about like I'm talking about food, like the whole comfort food buffet that opens at 11:30. So after your dead end,
11:30 p.m.
And it's like food, not like these little you want some mozzarella sticks? No.
Salmon.
Lasagna. Fried chicken, macaroni and cheese. Like it was for real comfort food. And I was just like, yup. Y'all doing this right now? No. But they had like they did have like real meals though. Like but it was also finger food. Like I remember one time we had got like some spinach dips, some sandwiches, hot dog. You could put like the little grilled onions on it. It was just amazing. Philly cheesesteaks.
That's even though he probably shouldn't be eating that. That's how we got to get it. So to our father in love, sir, all you can eat.
He definitely shouldn't be eating all of that. But that's exactly how we gonna get him on there. Like dog, when you wake up, even if you don't like the pizza spot, and when I tell y'all the pizza now. When we
Now,
went
don't you
10,
talk about this
15 years
pizza,
ago.
because listen here, her and her husband gonna try to hype up this pizza to me and my niece, and y'all claim up and down y'all did not hype it up like that. But bring my niece on the episode. Is she at home? Because me and
right
her
there.
both was sitting there, and I don't know what they said, but they was like, "Oh, the pizza! Oh my god, it was so great!" Blah 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 blah. I think they.
I don't recall us doing all of that. All I recall is telling them, one, the pizza was hot. Like they give it to you when it's time to order. And the pizza was huge. And for it to be 2, 3 o'clock in the morning, yes, it was good because
That's what they said, y'all. They said it was really good. And then me and her went and got this
we didn't
pizza.
say
And
really
it was
good. We said
basic.
good.
We was like, this what y'all was talking about. This is. Now, I'm not mad at it because I mean it was free. And like she said, it was like 1 o'clock.
It wasn't free.
I was on, and they held me hostage that night.
We sure did, because this is here. The whole purpose of us going on this cruise trip was because, one, she was celebrating that she was 40 years old. She made it to 40. Thank you, Jesus. 2, she was celebrating that she had got her degree, her bachelor's degree.
And
This chick wanted to go to sleep 10, 11 o'clock. We're on vacation. We don't sleep until 2 a.m. What the heck is wrong with you? We're going to every show. We're going to see every dog.
Now, this is the thing, you guys. I wasn't mad at it. Like, I definitely agree. We should be on vacation. However, I had my family with me. You know, I think I had survivor's remorse. Okay. Marcus' arm is broke. So he came, and we got our kids. So
but that was the perfect opportunity, guys, because guess what? Marcus went back to the room with the kids. So this was your time to shine, baby.
I know, but I just felt bad because I'm like, oh, they're at home. Because even when I came back that night, he had made a comment. He made a slick comment like I was out too late or something. Well, whatever.
Not out too late.
He said something like, I forgot, maybe it was the next morning. I can't remember what it was, y'all, but he made a slick comment that let me know that he thought I was going to come back sooner than when I came back. And I didn't. And I don't regret it. I'm not mad about it. But I'm just saying, like, it was a good time.
I'm glad I did it. Didn't we play a game or something? Did we play Nerds?
We went to the comedy show that night. And then we went to get pizza. No, Aaron brought the cards. No, we did play one round. We played one round.
Play teams or something.
Yeah, we did play teams. Was it me and Aaron and you and
It was me and Aaron, you and Yana.
Well,
because y'all lost. Y'all ate
I knew I lost. No. Yeah, because y'all, I don't remember. It doesn't matter.
Y'all ate tomato sauce. The tomato sauce that was in that pizza, that was good.
Whatever. But anyway, back to our cousins, y'all. So it was a lot of Black people on that cruise. Great. Good time. Had a wonderful time. We met this couple, y'all, when we was playing the Friends. Was it the Friends? I think it was the Friends trivia.
Friends trivia.
It started with the Friends trivia. I don't even think they was really doing the Friends trivia.
She was. He wasn't really doing it.
Okay. This was a white couple. Loved them. Well, that was Jasmine's soul brother. Okay. Him and her were kindred spirits. All right. Because we started off with the TV show Friends. They were doing trivia for that. So we did that. And then what was it after that? What was the game?
It was Game of Thrones. And then they went to
a headbands type of game. And when I tell you, so you know, they give you a little thing, you put the head. So she would hold it above the person's head so they couldn't see what it would say. And you're supposed to, people supposed to ask yes or no questions. First off, these people that got up there, they didn't know how to play the game correctly. Because when you're playing a game like this, you have to start off with questions like, am I a person? Am I a thing? Am I a place? Whatever. They would just start off with questions like, do I sing? No, what are you talking about? You're far off or whatever. So, of course, because people don't know how to ask questions, Jasmine and her little friend, they like to give, I ain't gonna blame it on them because it was more than just them. But over here in our little area, the two of them were like giving extra clues. Okay. It was just a great time, y'all. It was hilarious. I think we was getting on that lady nerves because
we was making a show. She had loved us. That's why she wanted us to get in the chair because she was like, "Y'all having too much fun over there. I want one of y'all." I was like, "He can go. I'm not getting up there."
She was like, "I want," because they kept. Now, hold on, y'all. Wait, before we even do that, this Black girl got up there, and they put Queen Elizabeth. I said, "She not gonna get this." But the lady next to me was a white lady next to me. I said, she ain't gonna get this. We don't know this. We are black. She was like, oh my gosh, you guys kill me. You guys crack me up. And then the guy was saying slick, well, not slick. He was saying funny comments. And then Jasmine would say like the funny black comments. And he'd be like, oh my God, I'm thinking it, but you're saying it. Like, they were just Kendrick, his wife. So eventually lady was just like the host. She like, okay, one of y'all come up here because y'all act like y'all know everything. Since y'all got y'all degrees and y'all think y'all know everything, one of y'all come up here because so the guy went up there and he had got Snoop Dogg, whatever. And I don't even know how y'all, he guessed it quick, okay? Because
she said that was his the wife said that was his favorite rapper.
I know, but I'm trying to think like what was the clues and how did he get it so fast?
Think about the green something.
Oh, that had kind of put him in the idea.
Yeah, the car or something. And she was like, and think about, it was like two different things. Mm-hmm. And he was at first he said Bob Marley. And then I was like, no. The other one that does all of that. Because I kept going like this. I was like, and I was like, look here.
You see how she was cheating? This is why they was getting in trouble, because this is the type of stuff that they was doing. People supposed to be asking yes or no questions.
We are playing.
I said, man, we're not playing charades. We are playing headbands. Yes or no questions. You get 10 questions. But he got it. But it was funny because he was, acting up. His wife was like, basically, she can't take him nowhere. She said, this is how he acts. This is what been married 30 years. And we like, you gonna stick beside him. She was like, he's been like this the whole time. Like, I'm like, oh, that's wonderful, because you accept him as he is, and he was a character, and it was a good time, y'all. So yeah, we had a good time. Went to all the little shows. They had a newlywed game type of show. That was great. They did Deal or No Deal.
That was fun.
They took my money.
And she almost won.
I almost won, but I didn't. I think I would have won. I think I could have went to bingo the next day and got the $29, because I don't think, remember I had got 3 the last round, but I had 2 on one card and 1 on the other card. But I think, because I was like, okay, if 3 give you casino play, which I wasn't gonna go to the casino, but they gave me that $30, I would have went and put it on the slot machine or something. But when I checked the app, I didn't get the money, so I was like, oh, it must just be each individual card, or so I could have got up the next morning and went to bingo, but no, I'm not going to bingo. No, thank you. I shouldn't even bought these little cards, but I just wanted to play. I just wanted to feel like I was doing something. Like,
she almost got picked. We was praying and she got picked.
Listen, y'all, let me tell you one thing about me. I'm not a gambler. Don't pick me, okay? Because I already
$500. Except
y'all know how Deal or No Deal work. I spent $40 on them little pull tab bags for if they would have said the what is the banker? The banker is giving you $120. The most you could win was 1,000, y'all. I could have still had all the briefcases up there. Yes, give me my money back, plus a little bit more. I want $80.
I'd have been like, despicable.
Oh, no, I'm just playing, y'all. I would have at least got the $1,000 briefcase up off of there first. But when it would have got down to $220, yes, deal. Yes, deal, Cam. I'll take it. I will take it. Them folks talking about some no deal. Couldn't be me. Couldn't be greedy. But yeah, but like I said, y'all, we had a good time. Okay, outside of the gripes in the beginning, it was a great time. Had all around. Now me and Jasmine had plans while we were on the boat. But this is what had happened. What had happened was we didn't have enough time, whatever, because we had 2 spots that we stopped at. So we sailed off on Monday. Tuesday morning we were in Bimini,
whatever,
Bahamas. We went to the Bahamas. So it was Bimini or Bimini, Bahamas. Wednesday we were in Nassau. So that was 2 days that we stopped somewhere and went somewhere. Again, I had my children with me. So after we came back from the beach, we got to go get showered up, get all the sand off of them, whatever. By that time, it's dinner because we had early dinner. You go to dinner, and then you go to all the shows. So our only at sea day was Thursday. And that was the day that we were like, oh, we're going to walk around. We're going to promote faith over everything. We're going to vlog. We're going to do all these things. We are not content creators. Okay. And I think we need to just step into that and realize that's not our ministry.
I already stepped into it, baby. You know,
we are podcasts. We are podcasters. We are not content creators. Okay. And y'all barely get this podcast on time, as you can see.
Case in point.
Yes, because this month, I forgot to say in the beginning, this month we doing 3rd and 5th Friday. Okay. I know it's supposed to be 2nd and 4th, but between this trip, y'all knew I told y'all last episode I was moving. That was my last time in that house or in the place. So we didn't move. Y'all, we didn't move. We didn't went on this trip. We didn't have to get set up because listen, it's just been a lot, okay? And then Jasmine's birthday had happened, and we didn't. Well, it wasn't really her birthday because we could have recorded before her birthday. But that was the week I had moved and got there, didn't have nothing set up. So, and then let me tell y'all, Jasmine was like, "We can go live Friday night on her birthday." I said, "Girl, my internet basically barely up. We're gonna be not. It's not gonna be a good experience for anybody. So let's just do. We'll just record, and then we'll put it out late." Maybe on Saturday. And then Friday night had came and she ain't called me and I ain't called her. And I just said, well, forget it. It's her birthday. I ain't gonna mess with that baby. And then my brain said, it's 5 Fridays. So let's do 3rd and 5th Friday. And that's what we did, y'all. That's where we at. And that's what y'all getting. And we thank y'all for loving us. Okay. Because we are not content creators. We are just podcasters. All right. So with that being said, the thoughts that we had, like we're gonna go talk to people and be like, hey, listen to podcasts, or hey, with our Faith Over Everything shirts. Hey, when you see this, what do you think our podcast is about? Let us know. Come on, what do you think we talk about? All the things. We didn't. We didn't. We had set aside a little bit of time to do it, and we're like, okay. But people was eating and they was enjoying themselves, and we wasn't like, you don't want to interrupt. But we had one little lone young man. Okay. He had befriended my niece. And I said, you know what? Let me just talk to this young man. Hey, young man. You listen to podcasts? And it was so funny because I had just practiced with my husband. And he had said no. In practice, he was like, no. Why not? It just doesn't interest me. When I tell this little boy said the same thing, he was like, I don't listen to podcasts. Why not? It's just not my interest. It doesn't interest me. Like, well, why not? What does it? I don't even remember what he said. Video games or
he didn't say video games on that part.
I know what he said, video, but I'm like, I don't know what he said.
He said not that. He was just like, not that. They just boring. I can't get into it.
Or that's what it was. That. Yeah. And I was like, okay. I was like, well, just jump to it, y'all. Do you know Jesus?
She went straight dived on in like. She forgot everything about just talking about podcasts. Aaron was like, so is y'all evangelizing or y'all promoting?
Do you know Jesus?
Like, listen, it's a mixture of both. You know what I'm saying?
Let us do what we do. Okay, the Lord will lead us. He said, I mean, I know him. Like, I know who he is. What you mean you know who he is? I mean, I talked to him. Was that you? Did you ask him what you're talking about? Or was that me? You said, what you talking about? He was like, we playing video games and stuff.
Yeah.
What? You be playing video games with Jesus? What you talking about, boy? But yeah, he ended up saying like, well, his mom, he was like, my mama, she be in all that stuff. We said, well, give our card to your mama. Okay. Tell your mama to check us out.
Is she here? Yeah, she here. Okay, get this to her.
And so we talked to him. I believe his name was Andre. His birthday was August 1st because it was the 1st. And she was like, today is birthday. We was like, oh, happy birthday. But I say all that to say, y'all, I was just like, oh, I felt a little defeated because we didn't do what we said we was going to do because we was too busy having a time. Okay. Because we did that little bit. And then that's when Marcus and them was like, pickleball is open.
I was like, well, we tried. Let's go.
No commitment at all, y'all. Pickleball, you say? Let's get to it. But the pickleball court was full, so it was our turn. We had to go play. And then it was almost time for dinner, so we had to play pickleball, and then we had to go get dressed, and then we had to go to dinner, y'all. So that's what happened. So anyway, I was just like, oh, kind of disappointed in myself because I know that we could have done better. But again, I do blame it on the fact that a cruise is not the atmosphere for that. Okay, let me just. We had great intentions. It just didn't work out that way. But when we got back home and I had logged into our Instagram, did you just almost fall? What happened?
My feet are on this ball, and the ball keep on. The ball keep on moving, but I'm good.
Okay. When we got back home, y'all logged into Instagram. He followed us on Instagram, and he might have followed us on YouTube. I don't know, because YouTube don't tell you everybody that follow you. And we do have about another subscriber or two, y'all. We up to 173. Okay, we just slow rolling in these 170s, and that's fine. We thank you for being here. Thank you for subscribing. We appreciate you. Okay,
being a faith.
Okay, thank you. But so he followed us on Instagram for sure, and we thank you for that, little young man. Okay, thank you. I believe your name Andre. Put this on our story.
Your name Andre.
I know. Put this on our story so you can confirm. Is your name? Listen, confirm it for us. Is your name Andre? You know who we talking about. Met you on the cruise. Listen, August 1st is your birthday. You're 21. Okay, you're 21.
But your mama the card. Maybe the mama is the one that's
what I need to be. Did you give your mama our card? Thank you for following us. Did you give your mama the card?
You did. Tell your mama to tell her friends, and her friends tell her friends.
And we can be friends. We can do this every month. You know what I'm saying? That all right? All right. We ain't gonna say who said that line because he is canceled. Okay, but a good line is a good line. Okay, I ain't gonna hold you. But all right, y'all. Then to wrap it up here, because we've been here longer than we supposed to be. We got back. We docked. We did another day in Florida because we left on Saturday. And Jasmine was like, Angie, pick a place. I don't know why she told me pick a place. Because I'm like, girl, I don't care where we go eat. Like, I just tell me, just go get some food. So I was like, all right, let me go on TikTok and see what I have been influenced and whatever. So I went to TikTok. I don't know what I typed in. Orlando food in this place. We are not being sponsored by this place. But if y'all want to sponsor us,
let us know.
Listen.
Come back. I will come back. Do you hear me?
It's a place called The Licking. The Licking in Orlando. They have like a couple locations in Florida, in the Orlando-ish area. It was good, y'all. It was some chicken. Of course it was chicken, because y'all know Jasmine loves chicken. But that ain't why. I mean, I picked it though, but it was chicken. We got chicken, and we got the Kool-Aid, or the mystery drink, which was basically just, I think, all of their lemonades mixed up into one. I liked it. Jasmine said it was too sugary, or it was too sweet.
Very sugary.
It was good to me. We got that. The kids had got chicken and waffles. My kids had shared some chicken and waffles. And then they had a red velvet cake. They had red velvet waffles. That red velvet waffle.
Mystery cake.
Y'all, The Licking. When y'all gonna come to Phoenix?
They had yams. They had macaroni and cheese. They had everything that you wanted to. Marcus had shrimp and grits.
It was a great time. And we almost didn't go because she told me to pick it on Friday. I picked it on Friday, and then I don't know what happened Friday. I think we all just went to sleep. We got busy. We just was being lazy or something. And then we was like, oh, whatever, maybe we'll go tomorrow. And I feel like Marcus probably didn't even really want to go. He was like, why you pick this place? I don't know. I was influenced. It was on TikTok. It looked like it might have been cool. Like, okay. So then I was kind of doubting it. Like, maybe I shouldn't have picked this place. Never doubt yourself. Okay. Never doubt. Don't let nobody steal your joy. Okay. Because if I would have let him steal my joy, and even guess who didn't get no food but ate everybody food?
He got some food. He got a catfish.
He did. She almost didn't bring it to him.
Forgot. It would have probably tried to charge us.
Talking about he ain't want nothing. That was Jasmine's husband. He
always saying that. I'd be like, give me the menu. Let me see what he'll eat. Because I don't know.
You don't want to share your food.
Me and Jayla was already sharing.
What was how did we even talk about that in the group chat? And he was like, oh yeah, y'all food was so good or whatever.
Y'all food was real good. Like, yes, it was.
That's why I forgot that he had got that fish, because he the one that made the joke talking about y'all food. Y'all
like,
food
oh,
was
you don't
good.
want that? Let me try that. Let me
Then
try
I
that.
asked him if he wanted some chicken, and he was like, "Nah." Then when I was like, he was like, "Oh, wait, so you done? You not gonna eat?" I asked you if you wanted the chicken, man. Eat the food. Well, I mean, if ain't nobody gonna eat it, you know.
I was like,
Yeah.
she said she was full, so that was your get on in there.
We had a good time, y'all. It was a good time.
It was
Next
so
time I will
good.
go with probably go Royal Caribbean, you know. And but to be fair, that's what I was gonna say. So the ship we went on was Glory. Hallelujah.
Hallelujah.
Yes, it was called Glory. I felt safe on Glory because it was called Glory. So I was like, oh, okay, the Lord, he got me. He not gonna take me to
Take us to
Glory.
glory.
I mean, I'm gonna go to Glory eventually, but just not on this ship because this ship is protected. Okay, this Glory, hallelujah. I'm gonna get you to your destination and back.
Okay.
Okay.
Safe and sound.
Yeah. So I was like, okay. But with that being said, I think with most cruise ships, especially like Florida to Bahamas ish, those ships are typically the older ships because the Bahamas, like going from Florida to the Bahamas, is the easiest, whatever. So initially, those were the ships that they did first. They introduced those type of cruises first. So it makes sense that anytime you probably gonna cruise from there to the Bahamas, it's probably gonna be an older ship. Unless it's probably like a longer, maybe like a Western Caribbean, whatever. But if you go into the Bahamas, more than likely it's probably going to be an older ship. But now I ain't gonna hold you. I never really looked into the ships to see like which one was older, which one is newer. But I have been influenced now to look into see which ones are what's on the newer side because I want them. But them Royal Caribbean ships, them rooms, I told you, I was like, Royal Caribbean, me please. Now I don't know. I think Royal Caribbean does have like a daycare type of situation as well. I know I went on their website. It said that you have to pay for. It said something about babies and like and night owls, but I'm like, my kids is old enough. They're not babies. Although Miles, that little person, he was like, I'm not going to the kids club. Xavier was like, kids club me, please. I'll go have a great time. Woo, cruise camp. He all about it. Camp Ocean, that's what it was called. Xavier loved him some Camp Ocean. Miles was like, I don't want to go to kids club. Kids club. I don't want to go to kids club. Like, come on, Miles, you gotta go. And he took him one night. We had came back and y'all was like, he went to kids club. Miles stayed at kids club. It was like, we free. But yeah, but it was a good time, you guys. It was a good time. I think that's it. That's all.
Oh, the hotel.
I forgot?
The hotel that we had stayed in. That was really, really like it was updated. It was, I think they said 3 years old.
I didn't even know that.
Yeah, it was 3 years old. It was just so spacious and nice and updated and cute and close to everything. It was just
Did y'all get breakfast? Y'all didn't make it to breakfast the next morning.
Aaron did. You know Aaron gonna eat him some breakfast.
I'm not even a breakfast person, but
I lied. No, he didn't. He didn't go down there.
Okay. I'm not a breakfast person, but my kids love breakfast, especially again, that Miles. He will wake up and be like, I'm hungry. I'm hungry. So I was like, oh, so Marcus got up. He went and got him something. Again, at this point, he still only got the one little arm. Not the one little arm, but
Not the little arm.
He has one. He broke his arm, so his arm is still broke. So he went down, got him some food. Because I ain't gonna hold you. Initially, when he came back, I was irritated. Like, why you ain't bringing them no food? I be having to remember. He can't hold everything. Like he baby only got one arm. Okay. So I be like, oh, that's why. Because when I came up, I had everything. Because I didn't even go hold you. I still was mad. Like when I had went down to go get their food, I didn't realize I was on the elevator and I had 2 hands full of stuff. And I was like, thank you, Lord. I have 2 working arms. He only got one arm. That baby can't do nothing. So anywho, I had went down. They had hot breakfast, y'all. They had hot breakfast, the little continental breakfast. They had all the breakfasts. Okay, whatever. They had a waffle maker. You make your own waffles. I was like, oh, well, this is wonderful because that's what my children love, is waffles. Well, Miles and Xavier, he was on a cereal kick. Just give me some cereal. Done. Okay, so The hotel was nice. It was a good time. We
Mm-hmm.
had a great time, you guys.
Mm-hmm.
And that was our little
That's a
family
recap.
vacay. Our little family vacay. Let us know. Have y'all been on Carnival, Royal Caribbean, Norwegian, Virgin? They got all kinds of
Virgin
cruise lines.
Islands.
Let us know which cruise line is your best favorite cruise line. Oh, Disney. I think that's the one you said you want to do next.
I want to do that one next.
I mean, I'm not against it. I just need to be. I feel like I need to go. I was telling my brother about it, and I was like, Jasmine want to go on Disney cruise, and he was like, I mean, you should. It's really nice. I said, I need her to let me know 5 years in advance so I can start paying on it.
I'm telling you, it's not even that much.
It is.
It's not.
Well,
When
you
I had did the calculations, I was like, shoot, we could do this year, but we not because we just gonna wait.
well, keep me in the loop. Let me know, girl. We'll see what we could do. But yes, I mean, I wouldn't mind going on Disney cruise because I've heard good things. People was like, even though it's a
I've
Disney
heard the
cruise,
adults. That's
yes, what
what
I'm
got
saying.
me.
They like, even though it's Disney, it's supposed to be for the kids. No, I had a time.
Right. That's what one of my life group wives, she go every year with her kids. And she was like,
On a
I
Disney
just love
cruise?
it on a Disney cruise. And she
Okay.
said she loves it. So I'm like, you like it over Carnival? She was like, I just felt like it wasn't nothing to do on Carnival. I was like, well, what did you want to do? Because we was booked and busy
Not even
every
that.
hour.
Well, what is Disney doing that you're saying this is nothing? Because we got into some stuff. Like,
Listen, we was not getting to our rooms till 2:00 in the morning.
and I
Like,
thought
what?
how the one thing I did point out to Marcus when we were at the newlywed game thing, how big that room was, all the seats. I was like, dude, when you look around here, this looks like an amphitheater. Like when you go to, a show, a comedy show, a small little concert, like I was like, and this is just one room on this ship.
On
And
this
there's
ship.
another, and they have like another auditorium, like
Mhm.
building or whatever. I was like, this is crazy. I'm like, these ships are really extravagant. So hats off to you, Carnival. I know we was talking about y'all, but I know it takes a lot for that cruise ship to be that big and to be so, nice and whatever. But I mean, I do feel like y'all cut some corners ever since COVID. Okay, I did. Because my room was cold. I didn't have my USB ports. I'm gonna hold that against y'all. Okay, Jasmine had an eyelash on the closet.
She didn't have her stateroom attended to her.
Yes, not at all. But y'all, we about to get ready to get up out of here. We're gonna get into this challenge real fast because we've been here too long, and I had spoke to y'all about the little young man challenge that we had spoke to. Okay, and although we said that we had in mind what we wanted to do and we didn't do it, but again we said came back and he had followed us on that Instagram, and I don't know in what way the Lord is going to use him or work with him. We're going to pray for that young man, but again we talk to one, each one reach one. If you just reach one, you might be all right. Okay, so for that we're going to celebrate our small wins. And that is the challenge for these next 2 weeks, is for you to celebrate your small wins. Okay. We are celebrating our small win. Thank you very much. I believe that baby name is Andre. I'm going to keep saying his name is Dre. Okay. And the verse to go along with this is Psalm 118 verse 24, and you should know this because it is a song. Okay, this is the day that the Lord has made. We will rejoice and be glad in it. Rejoice in all that you do. Rejoice in your big wins, your small wins, all your wins. Okay, every win deserves for you to rejoice. Okay, and this is a brand new day, so we thank you, Father God, for that. All right, if you have not been here before, we do close our episode with the sinner's prayer. Jasmine's going to go over that with you, and then we're going to get up out y'all face because we've been here for an hour. But y'all loved it.
Get out my face. Yes, but anywho, if you have not ever accepted Jesus Christ into your heart and confessed it with your mouth, it's not the prayer that saves you. It's basically confessing with your mouth and believing in your heart. You say this prayer. If you have never said it before, something similar to this. Dear Lord, I recognize that I am lost and that you are the only one who can save me. I believe in my heart that you died, was buried, and rose from the dead. I receive you as my Lord and Savior, Jesus Christ. Give me the grace to receive and believe you in my heart. Come into my heart, Lord, and change me forever. In your name I pray. Amen. Now, if you prayed that prayer, which is called a sinner's prayer, we highly, highly recommend you to get into a Bible believing, Bible teaching Christian fellowship where like minded people are surrounded by you, where you can learn more about Christ. Let that not only be the time that you learn about Him, get into His Word. We do playlists, we do devotions on our newsletters. So just subscribe to those so you can get those playlists to get you through the week. Each week is going to be a different week. So I just pray that you will read the word, even if you don't understand it. Find out a version that kind of best, helps you out. You can download different versions on YouVersion app. You can get that information from there, and then just reach out to us if you got questions or concerns or anything of that nature. If we don't know the answer, we will find it. Yes, if you did pray that prayer, welcome to the family. Hey.
Welcome, we are family. Do.
But
She was doing
I
her
had to
dance.
get a whole little dance. But yeah, so welcome to the family.
Welcome.
Just small steps, small wins. Listen, small wins. Don't let this think that just because you did this, the devil mad because you was with God on His team, you was on the devil team. So now the devil mad because he lost you.
Don't
So
let the devil steal your joy.
don't let the devil steal your joy. Don't let the devil steal your joy. Don't let the devil steal your joy.
Joy in the Holy Ghost.
I was gonna say what? I was gonna say joy in the Holy Ghost. But
all right, y'all. Joy.
Keep that joy. Don't let it steal it. But yeah, that's it.
That's
Love
it. We're
y'all.
gonna introduce our next segment next time because we already been here. We'll do that next time. But one thing I did remember about the trip, and I don't know why this came to mind, but I think it was just more of a don't it was talking about the devil. The devil, he be trying, y'all. He be trying to take you up out yourself, okay? Because remember when we went to dinner for Yana's birthday? And remember when we went back to the stand because our phone had went off? And so when we went to the stand, so you know how like you check in, if they get your number, they do whatever. So they were like, okay, we'll buzz you when it's time. We'll call your phone, whatever. So our phone goes off. It's time for us to go. So we walk to the stand. I get there. There's a boy and his mom. They're checking in, whatever. Now the stand is busy. People are leaving. So I step back to let people leave. Another family comes up, whatever. Okay, but I'm standing here, so I give them a little bit of grace. Maybe they didn't see me because people were walking. I don't know. However, when this young man and his mom walk, I walk up to the stand. The girl kind of comes up, she comes up as well. I say, our phone went off. And then he said, I don't know what he asked. Like, what?
What's the name? What's the last name?
Yeah. What's the name? He was like, what's the name? Mind you, clearly y'all heard me speak and say, huh, my phone went off. She says, Stephanie, or whatever. And I looked, and I think Jasmine looked at me because I don't think you knew what was going on.
I didn't know what was going on. Y'all know I didn't know what was going on. But it was God's grace that
So
I didn't know what was going on.
I think I must have made a face because then you were like, what happened? And I was just like, nothing. Nothing. Like, because I'm not for the act ethnic. You don't let me. Because, of course, they were not of the African American persuasion. Okay. So, what you're not about to do is have me act crazy up in these people's establishment. Okay.
Because there's enough of us to act like that.
Yeah. My children are here. I'm on vacation. We haven't even gone on our cruise yet. So let me
how we get arrested before we get on the cruise? Now that's the story.
Let me keep it cute because I know the Lord. Okay. I know him. And what I'm not about to do is misrepresent him out here in these streets. Okay. But I am human. So I did have the thoughts. I had the thoughts, y'all. But I said, you know what? So then when they walked away, I told Jasmine. And Jasmine thoughts, again, I told you her and that man, that Kendra, they just say their thoughts. I said, no. She said, where she at? What she did? What? You should have said something. No. It's all right. Because, again, I'm going to give her grace. Maybe she didn't see me. But let me tell you how the Lord worked. Who got their food first? Who got sat down first? They got sat down first.
Oh,
And
they
then
got sat down first.
They got sat down first. Then we got sat down. We was like across the room. I didn't even see her at first. Did you notice her?
I sure did, because I was
You
looking
know-
for her.
She was like, there she go. And I was just like, oh, they are over there. And then I was just minding my business, and they brought all our food. And I looked over, and they were still waiting. So, they're there.
Girl even had Aaron up over there. He was like, nah, she seen you. I said, right. Because listen, we ain't got no little kids with us. We can act the fool.
I mean, but it's not even about the little kids, y'all. I be trying to, like, you just got to be an example. Let the Lord use you. Let Jesus' light shine. You know, let his light shine through, because they want us to act like that. And we was in Florida. And listen, I told Florida be acting up.
Florida be acting.
They be acting up. So you're not about to make me the aggressor.
Right.
You're not about to make me the aggressor, okay? I wasn't doing nothing but just trying to eat dinner with my family. It's my niece's birthday. No. But okay, y'all, I had to share that little story because I forgot about that part in the beginning. But that is just to say, let the Lord use you. Give people grace, okay?
That's true.
And the Lord will show up and show you that you did right. And because you did right, let me reward you. It's a little bit of food. Let me get your food here first. It's minor, but it matters, okay? Because we like to eat. We like to eat. Celebrate the small wins. And we will see y'all in 2 weeks. Ta-ta!
Hey, FOE.
FOE.
Faith over everything.
Faith over everything.
FOE.
FOE.